Wow, Christoph, that was a great adventure.
It was a lot of fun. I just wish we could do more once in a while.
Yeah, it seems like D&D is only good for D&D.
That's very true.
Wait a minute.
What do
What
you
if we could roll the dice for other things in our life? I got it. Let's roll for our next Halloween excursion.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Take a nice D20. We've got 20 locations on a list right over here that we're going to roll to go to for our Halloween shopping extravaganzas. Wish us luck. Where do you think we're going to go first? Oh, 17. That takes us to... We've arrived at our Starbucks location, and the first thing we see are these cups. Signature slime cup that's returned from past years, and the extraterrestrial cup, along with these green mermaid cups. We really liked the UFO on the straw and had an extraterrestrial experience. The black slime cup is a remake of the slime cup from 2023. We were really hoping they would bring back the star motif from 2022. Needless to say, this won't go as viral as the Japan series from 2023. Well, as you can see, Starbucks left something to be desired this year for their Halloween cups. But that Halloween pumpkin spice chai latte was really delicious. But who can afford those every day? So we're going to try and whip up one of our own, and Starbucks likes to boast that their recipes can't be copycatted because they use proprietary ingredients, but I beg to differ, and I'm going to show you how I make mine. First thing we need to do is we need to start off and make our pumpkin spice syrup. You're going to need a couple of ingredients: pumpkin puree, about 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cup of water, and 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice mix. We're going to put all of these into a small saucepan and bring to a simmer and simmer for 3 minutes. You might have to stir it quite a bit to get the spices to mix in, but once that's good, you can just let it simmer. Next, we're going to work on our chai base. And this is pretty simple. All I've got here is a cup of almond milk, and I've got 2 chai spice tea bags. For me, this is my favorite, is Bengal spice, because I want it to be extra spicy. We're just going to take our almond milk and our tea bags and put them on for a low simmer. You can drink this warm, but I prefer iced, so I've got a tall glass here. I'm going to fill with ice. I know, you guys were expecting skull ice cubes, but regular ones will do just fine for me. Pumpkin spice mixture is almost ready to strain, so I'm going to set that up using a strainer, a bowl large enough to capture the liquid in, and some cheesecloth because I want all the fine particles to be strained out. I got 2 layers here. I'm just going to put that down into the strainer and strain right through it. Look. I wish you guys could smell this. That is going to take a while to strain through all of those layers, so we're just going to set aside and let it do its thing. Next, we have our chai mixture. that is nice and brown from all the chai and the spices getting steeped into the milk. We're gonna let that cool for a little bit before pouring over our ice. In the meantime, I'm gonna whip up my vanilla foam. So this is 2 tablespoons of half and half, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean syrup, not extract, do not confuse the two. And we're just gonna whip it up. This is gonna get nice and light and airy and frothy. Kind of like a cloud. To this, we're gonna be adding 2 teaspoons of our pumpkin spice syrup that we just made. So 1, 2 teaspoons, and then we're going to whip that up again. So this is our pumpkin foam that goes on top of the iced latte, which we're going to pour in our glass now. Give that a stir. And now we're going to add our pumpkin spice foam to the top. And there you go. Beautiful copycat recipe for the Starbucks pumpkin spice chai latte. No coffee involved. Now what's nice about the pumpkin spice syrup that we made is you can add this to coffee and make your pumpkin spice lattes regular or whatever have you. This will keep for a good 2 weeks in the fridge, refrigerated, and you can use it whenever you want. Let's give it a taste. That's really good. You guys might want to add a little extra sugar, but I wanted to keep mine nice and light because I'm trying to cut out a lot of sugar in my diet. So that was really important for me. But of course, feel free to sweeten to your own individual taste. Thanks for joining me today in the lab.
All right, mortals, the Dice Gods were very, very kind to Christoph today. Every year, I look forward to the pumpkin spice frappuccino at Starbucks. This year, Countess made one that was even better.
Yep. So glad you guys were able to join us on making our own pumpkin spice fraps.
Oh, and we cannot forget Starbucks did have some nice spooky cups.
Yep, they have a great collection of their signature Starbucks spooky tumblers every year.
Absolutely.
Well, make sure you give a big thumbs up if you liked what you saw today.
Make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions.
Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of all the fun going on here in the lab and around town.
And if you like those bats in the belfry, and hit that bell so you get notified every time we upload.
Thanks for joining us in the lab and briefly at Starbucks. And we'll see you again next time. Goodbye.
Good evening, mortals.